Hey everyone, thanks for joining me. My name is Mark and I'm with MainWP. Today I'm going to talk to you about WordPress dashboard management. WordPress dashboard management is something you'll want to use once you get up to about 3 to 5 sites or more. Once you get above that number, it becomes very difficult to manage your multiple WordPress websites individually. It becomes time consuming and it can become a full-time job just managing your WordPress sites. So really, what is WordPress dashboard management? Well, essentially, instead of having to go into each site individually and do your updates, what you get to do is you can look at it from an eagle eye view, centralized dashboard where you can see all of your sites, and I'll tell you what sites need updates, which sites where the backups are, or which sites have had backups, when they've been done, whether they were successful or not. There are several other management functions that you can perform with a management dashboard. As a result of that, there are multiple WordPress management dashboard services out there. And there's two different ways that these companies go about doing things. Now, I work for MainWP, and what we do is we believe that you should own your data. And so our service is what they call a non-SaaS model. A non-SaaS model means that you manage and you host your own dashboard. With that dashboard, it means that you keep all of your customer data private, you keep all of your connections private. Because you own the data, you can actually pick up and move to, say, another host if you're suddenly not happy with your host. There are some disadvantages to a non-SaaS model. One of the disadvantages of a non-SaaS model is that you do have to maintain your own dashboard site. If that's not for you, then you might want to consider a SaaS model. Now, with a SaaS model, it's built upon the idea that they handle all of that for you. They host and manage all of the software and everything that goes along with running a WordPress dashboard manager. You don't have to worry about updating your dashboard site. You don't have to worry about updating the software that interfaces with the child site. The disadvantage is, while the cost of entry with a SaaS model is generally very inexpensive, the more sites you get, the more costly it becomes. So if budget is a concern, if you like to have control of everything, then the non-SaaS model is the way to go. And it is the way that we go at MainWP, because we believe that you should own your own data. And, it goes along with the whole concept of if you're self-hosting a WordPress site, why wouldn't you self-host your management dashboard? With a WordPress management dashboard, you can manage multiple WordPress instances from a single interface. You can easily access and update all of your sites in one action, or in one click, or maybe a couple of clicks. You can perform bulk updates to core themes or plugins with just a click of a button. You can actually control from the dashboard whether or not you want it to auto-update. With some software, you can integrate your security. So if you have a software security plugin like, say, WordFence or something like that, you can actually integrate that into your dashboard so that you can see what's going on. Some of the SaaS models have the security built in, and you're automatically using whatever security that they have built into their dashboard. You can also run all of your security scans, looking for vulnerabilities and things like that from your WordPress dashboard. And you can apply security settings to multiple sites from your WordPress dashboard. So once again, rather than having to log into each individual site and setting it up, you can have one centralized location where you've got your configuration set up, and you just click a button and it updates all of your security settings. You can schedule automated backup. This is something that will vary depending on the service that you use. Some services allow you to use the backup software that you are used to using, and they may have an API or some other type of connectivity that allows you to use their backup. And then other management dashboards may use their own backup, and you may just have to use the one that they offer. If you want to spread the same content on multiple sites, you can do that from a WordPress management dashboard, where you can create the post or a page just once, and you can push it out to whichever sites that you like. And you can even manage comments, respond to user interactions, and moderate comments from one centralized location. You can monitor the performance of your websites from a centralized dashboard, as opposed to having to go to each individual site. You can control user role and management, and you can even set up clients with some, so that you have clients that have access to some of your sites. They maybe have editor capabilities, but not administrative capabilities, and you can allow for them to have access to the site without full control, and you can manage all of that from your management dashboard. Ultimately, you're going to save money and you're going to save time, and it allows for you to scale. One of the most important things in any business, and I'm sure you know this, is to be able to have the ability to scale. If you're an agency and you want to grow, rather than having to either hire somebody or spend all of your time going through and managing all these sites individually, you can go in and do it once, and it'll take you a few minutes as opposed to a few hours. Also, with some management dashboards, you have the ability to create reports. And these reports are extremely valuable because what you can do with these reports is you provide them to your clients and they can actually see what you've done, when you did it, and they'll understand what they're paying you for. It creates that value that you need in order to continue your maintenance contracts that you might have with them. And of course, the main result of all of this is that you improve your productivity. So that's what we're all aiming for. You have a finite amount of time and you want to maximize the amount of money that you can make in that time, or you want to maximize the amount of free time that you might have. Thanks for watching. In the next video, I'm going to be covering how to choose the right WordPress management dashboard for you. And then in part 3 of this series, I'll be giving a demo of the MainWP dashboard. If you haven't already, we'd really appreciate it if you'd subscribe to our YouTube channel. Our YouTube channel is where we have updates on tips, tricks, and other educational videos in order to get the most out of your MainWP dashboard and the most out of WordPress. Thanks again, and we'll see you soon.